and basically today I'm going to be doing the video that all of you voted for on my Twitter on rude YouTubers that I have met. So I'm a little bit excited with this, a little bit nervous. I'm not going to mention names. I know, sorry, click out if you want, but I'm not going to mention names because I don't want to have a fan base come up running after me. I already did shit about Ricky Dillon and how he pisses me off, and everyone came at me, and probably still people are going to come at me now, just because I just said that like literally 2 seconds ago. I've got really bad eczema. If you're new to my channel, hi. I usually don't look like this, I usually have makeup on, but I put moisturizer on. Okay, so basically I am going to just explain the scenarios. I'm just gonna expel the truth, to be honest. So I don't want you guys to work out how it is in the comments and all that. Just do it in your head if you want. Because I know everyone's so nosy and everyone loves negative YouTube stories and all that because everyone loves the shock factor. Who should I start with? Because there are quite a few. So the first person I'm going to talk about, now this person is young, okay? And you probably wouldn't expect this person to be a dickhead, okay? And I didn't expect them to be a dickhead. I thought they would be really nice and really cool because, Jesus Christ. I went into a room with them and we were all waiting because we had work to do. We were doing work together. Well, not really together, but we just kind of all hung out together. And this person was just the biggest asshole I've ever met in my life. Like, they were just so rude. Like, I asked them, hey, how are you liking New Zealand? And they said to me, it's a bit shit, Australia is way better. I'm like, okay, yep, just my home. This person just did not give a shit about anything, and I just found it really rude. That crew all got food delivered to them. We've got this thing called Mad Max in New Zealand, which is like Taco Bell / Chipotle, just a shittier version. A lady went around and asked everyone, what do you want to eat? I'm going up the road to get this. I didn't want anything because I was just like, no, if I eat something right now, I'm gonna get nervous and then I'm gonna feel sick. So, all that stuff. Hey Baba, hello Yoshi. My dog is here, you can't see him though, because he's small. And so this dude that I'm talking about ordered a burrito, and I was chatting to him, and through mid-conversation, he just went on FaceTime to talk to his mates. As I'm literally going, so, have you enjoyed what you've been doing and what's next for you? Like, I was being so polite and I wasn't being like really annoying. Like, I wasn't like in his face like fangirling because I don't really watch his content, you know, like I don't really give 2 shits about him. And yeah, halfway through he just went on his phone and wasn't listening to me and was completely ignoring me, and I was right next to him and he wasn't talking to anyone else but me. He was just the biggest dickhead I've ever met in my life, and lots of people are going to be surprised to who I'm talking about because you probably wouldn't think of him to do such a thing, but he did. And it's so weird because they're completely different on camera to what they are off camera, and lots of people don't realise that because, well, there's some people that are completely different off camera and then there's people who are exactly how they are off camera. I've been told that I am how I am off camera. That's just what everyone has been saying to me because I couldn't work it out. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how it works, but apparently I'm a lot like how I am off camera, so I guess that's good. That's good for you guys. But this guy, oh my god, he was just a total like douchebag. Like, he was just awful. Like, he was just so rude. So when he got given his food, he took one bite of it and threw it in the bin and like made a huge scene of how it was disgusting, how he spat it everywhere, and it was just so embarrassing and so dramatic. And it was really, really weird. And yeah, but I just found him really rude and I was really gutted that he was like that. And it wasn't because he was having a shit day. Like, it wasn't like that at all. He was just really rude to people he didn't know, I guess. And I heard, and it's not the first time that I've heard about him being a total asshole to people. So it wasn't just me, he is generally like a bloody asshole, so that's what I've heard. Number 2, I haven't got much to touch on this because I didn't really speak to her because she was really rude again, and I was like, I don't want to be around people who are disgustingly rude. Like, this is so weird. This girl, she was doing her makeup. I walked past and I noticed that she had like really high-end makeup, and at the time I was like, oh my god, I can't afford any of that. Like, I could only afford like, I don't know, like not that. I could afford like ColourPop stuff, but like not like Too Faced stuff. Like, to me that's like high end for me. She was using like Too Faced stuff, and she was using Kylie Jenner stuff, and that was when Kylie Jenner had just come out, like, well, was new-ish, and she was putting it on, and I was with my friend, and we were like, oh my god, you're so lucky that you have Kylie Jenner, because you could not order it in New Zealand. It was just always sold out. And I remember her going, it's actually really bad, and I don't even want this. I like to use lime crime instead. And we were like, oh my god, she was just like complaining about, and if she hated Kylie so much, why did she have all 3 of her shades? Like, I don't know why, but she just did. And she was like, lime crime's so much better. And in lime crime, I don't really support lime crime that much. For the lipsticks, because it's literally 2 mils of product, and that's literally like a drop of piss, so I don't really support that kind of stuff. And I also don't like the formula of lime crime, so when she said that, I was just like, lol. And then I said, oh my god, you're using the chocolate palette, you're so lucky, like, that's so expensive. And she goes, no, it's not, it's so cheap, you obviously can't afford anything. And I was just like, okay. So I was just really taken aback, and I was just like, that is, wow. She honestly just told me that I'm poor, so okay, that's fine. So I was not expecting that. She's also written some really awful tweets to me in the past. She's just really rude as well, and yeah, I don't care if you guys guess who this is, because she's just really rude. I just found her really standoffish, and I don't know if she was tired or not or what, but just from what she's like online and also in person, I feel like that she's quite similar. And yeah, I just did not like her, and yeah, I never want to do a video with her. She would never want to do a video with me either. She didn't even know who I was. That's the thing, the people that I've met, since they don't know who you are, they tend to be really awful to you, because it's like you're not one of them, and that's honestly disgusting and so awful. I don't know, they always just automatically think that I'm fangirling over them, or like someone that I know is fangirling over them, even though we're in the same industry, and they're just really full of themselves, and it's really awful and gross. Anyways, the next person that I'm going to talk about, so this person, I was really surprised by how he acted, because I didn't expect him to act like this at all. I was really confused. He didn't speak to any of the other people at all. He didn't speak to anyone else. He had his own like room to himself and never came out, and apparently he was working, but I walked past and he was on his phone playing Angry Birds, so I don't know. I saw him on his laptop a couple of times, but I don't know if it was, like, he was working or not. I didn't ask, can I go and talk to him, but I had a friend interview him, and the interview was a disaster. It was terrible. My friend went in and wanted to talk to this guy, and this guy basically was like, hi, how are you, blah blah blah, and my friend was like trying to get through the interview, and then he basically said, when is this gonna finish, because I'm really busy right now, I've got to work. And my friend was like, wow, okay. My friend has met him before as well, so he was just really like taken aback by how rude and off-putting this guy was. And like, this guy was just too cool for school, it seemed. That's what my friend felt. Yeah, I didn't really get to properly talk to him, be outside in. It just looked like he was being quite rude, and yeah, it's hard to explain. Like, it was just really weird that he was like that, because I didn't expect this person to be so closed off, and so I thought that he was going to be really sweet and really lovely, but did not turn out that way, and I'm still really shook by it, because it's like, wow, you're so different than what you are on camera. Like, this is so weird. I think it was also a bit of, oh, well, I don't know you, I don't want to talk to you, don't scab fans off me, I don't want to collab with you, which is what a lot of people think, and sadly that is not the case. Some people just want to like say hi and, you know, good work for what you've done and well done and blah blah blah, but no. And every time I walked past, he was lying on the couch just playing games on his phone. Whenever I'm doing an interview, and if it's an interview I really don't want to do, I'm still so polite and so nice, because it's not their fault that they have to, because I used to do interviews all the time. I used to be an interviewer for X Factor, and it was such hard work going up to someone and being like, oh my god, I know that I'm annoying, but I need to get this for camera, blah blah blah. Here's this, can we just quickly just go over some stuff? It's awful when you know that you're pissing them off. It's really an awful feeling, and I really felt for my friend, because I know the exact same feeling, because I know when I was pissing someone off when I was doing an interview, and it's not a nice feeling. And it's like the same when you go up to someone that you love and that you totally idolize, and then they say, oh no, I don't want to do a picture. It's like really heartbreaking. That's how I felt, and that's how my friend felt. So yeah, he was just really, really weird. And he made out that he was Justin Bieber. He wasn't. He's who he is, of what he is, and yeah. Anyways, okay, and the next person, who's the last person I'm going to talk about? I've actually met quite a few really awful YouTubers, but I can do a part 2 if you like. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more, and it's going to be, yes, it's going to be this one. Okay, so this really pissed me off, okay, and it still pisses me off to this day. Basically, when I was at VidCon, here we go, here's a place and a time and a name. I went up to a person, and this person completely shut me down and completely did not want to speak to me or have a conversation with me, and I was really upset because I actually beforehand privately said to them, I'd love to catch up with you and chat to you because you're someone that I quite like you're like them, you know what I mean, but you're someone that I look up to in the YouTube community, and I think that you're really cool. And I didn't do that publicly, by the way. I reached out to them beforehand and said, if you've got time, I'd love to like meet up with you and have a chat to you and get to know you a bit better because I haven't met anyone here, and it'd be really cool to make new friends and all that. And they were just like, yeah, that's cool. I went up to them to say hi to them and said, hey, how are you, blah, blah, blah. They completely did not say a word to me. They just looked right through me, and I was so gutted. I was so upset. I was like, oh my God, you've got the same fan base as me. Why are you acting like this? It was so weird. And straight away I told my boyfriend, because we both watch this person and we were heartbroken because I actually didn't go up to any YouTubers at VidCon to talk to them, including like the Gaby show, and who else did I not talk to? I talked like Ian from Smosh, all that. I was too scared to go up to them and say hello to them because I was so worried that they were gonna do what this person did to me. And this person did it to me, and I was gutted. I was so upset. Not like to the point of crying, but I was just like, wow, why did I waste my time and do that? That's so stink. Why are they like this? See, if I drop this hint, you're gonna work out exactly who I'm talking about, and I don't want to hurt their feelings because they're fragile. So yeah, I was just really gutted and really pissed off and like really taken aback. But basically, yeah, it was just, I was so gutted. And like, people always, and like, it's so annoying because YouTubers always go, I'm so approachable, like just come up and chat to me, it's all cool, like don't worry about it, like seriously, blah blah blah. Not this time around, mate. It was just so heart-wrenching, and I made no friends at VidCon. I only stuck with the people I knew. I stuck with Shane XO. No, that's it. Basically, that's all who I stuck next to, and I stuck with Max Moho's girlfriend. I love her, Kat. Oh my God, I love her so much. But that's, and Auntie Donna, I hung out with them, but I already knew them. You know, I didn't get to have the time to make friends with this person, with anyone really, and it sucked because I'm pretty sure that this person was on the same floor as me as well. I thought that this person would have been a lot more approachable, but no, not the case. And it was just really weird because it was just so, it was really stink. It was a really stink situation. And please know that when I went up to them, it wasn't like that they were about to go up on stage or anything like that. It was in the Instagram lounge, I think, I'm pretty sure, when I approached them and said hello to them. They weren't doing anything. They didn't have any panels. It's not like I was pulling them away before they went to go and do something. They had free time. You know, that they didn't have a lot to do at that time that I know of. But yeah, I was really heartbroken, and I rang my boyfriend and I was like, you'll never guess what. this person was so like standoffish and so like, they were just, and as I was talking to them, they didn't say a word to me, and I was just so, it was like they were looking at me like, who the hell are you? Get away from me, like what are you doing? And I was so polite. I wasn't like over the top going, hi, how are you? Blah, blah. I was really, really polite and really toned down and just wanted a conversation, but no. So I was really gutted and really bummed out about that. So yeah, those are the 4 YouTubers that I am going to be talking about. But I'm also going to be talking about some positive YouTubers that I've met, and because we can't just have a negative video. So I'm going to be talking about 4 other YouTubers that I met that are really, really lovely. And some of them you might not expect. I don't know, I didn't expect them to be this nice. But anyways, let's get started. So the first person that I'm going to talk about is Kurt Coleman. To be honest, I thought he was going to be really up himself and stuff like that, and really like rude and standoffish. He's probably the nicest person I've ever met in my entire life, and I'm not even joking. I'm not sucking his ass. Like, I honestly think that he is an absolute sweetheart, and I'm so gutted because I haven't seen him in years, and I'd love to hang out with him again. He was so sweet, and he's the type of person that will give you the time of day. He's so lovely and so kind and so special and so sweet, and he just makes me so happy. He was a real sweetheart, and I love him so much. Like, really, really, really cool guy. The next person I'm going to talk about is iDubbbz. He is lovely, so sweet and so nice, and a little bit shy at first, like quite shy at first, like quite reserved. But when you get talking to him, he is really kind and really sweet. Well, he was really sweet to me. Don't know if he hates my guts now, because he's huge now, but when I met him, he didn't have the following that he has now, but he is a total sweetheart, and I really love him, and he's really, really cool, and yeah, he's a really cool guy. So if you ever get to meet him, you're lucky, because he's the type of person you kind of want to have in your life forever. Like, he's a really cool guy, and he did this one thing for me where I was really upset, and him and Max is also a terribly beautiful, sweet, lovely guy, so nice, so sweet. They did this video for me dissing someone that I absolutely hate, and it was so funny, and it cheered me up so much because I was going through so much hurt at that time. But yeah, he's really great and really lovely. I really want to meet his girlfriend as well. She seems really, really lovely as well. So yeah, he is lovely and really, really cool. Another person that I met that was really nice, but sort of scary, I have to admit it, a little bit scary, just a tiny bit scary, was Patrick Star. I've heard like bad things about him in the past, like he's really awful, and there's a YouTube video of him being like really rude and stuff. Not the case. He's actually really sweet and powerful. I don't know how to put it. Like, he's like a powerful presence, and I was so scared being around him because he was just like, it's like being in the same room as Beyonce. I don't know how to put it. He is just so, wow, like a god, like he really is. So lovely and so sweet and really funny, like really, 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 really funny as well. He's really cool and really sweet, and to be honest, lots of people said to me they expect him to be awful, and I was like, oh god, I have to expect them. So I kind of like expected the worst, which is a terrible thing to do, but everyone, you're so wrong. He's actually so lovely, and I really liked him. So I thought he was a really cool person. And the last person I want to talk about, because my battery is flashing, who is it? Who should I talk about? How to Basic. They're really cool. I'm not going to say anything more because I don't want you guys to work out how I met him and stuff. Could have been at VidCon, so might have given that away a little bit, but yeah, most sweetest guy ever, and I talk to him most days actually. He's really lovely, and yeah, I don't know how else to put it. He says, I don't want to, the thing is, the more I talk about him, the more you might work out who it is. So overall, a really genuine, lovely guy, and he's really hot. Guess whose battery died? Mine! So basically that is the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all again very soon. Say hi to your mum for me, look after yourself, and most importantly, stay groovy. But yeah, please don't do a witch hunt in the comments, I beg you, because I don't want to have a content cop on me, to be honest. You guys wanted it, you wanted the tea, there's the tea. I'm gonna eat my chips now, so yeah, stay groovy, bye!